So what's up, guys? My name is Gutemberg Pereira. I'm from Brazil, the great city of Salvador, Bahia. Born and raised there. I'm 27 years old, trained Jiu Jitsu 13 years. I'm from a team called GFTeam. The grappling fight team is a very local and well-known team in Brazil. Right now I train there, live there in Rio. I just moved from my city when I was 18 to train at the GFTeam headquarters, and I love it. It's just like a bunch of like tough dudes trained together, trying to kill each other, and it's fun. I had a cousin that was very close to me, and he got involved on the things in the community. He got killed in a very violent way, and that was kind of like very disturbed for me. And I was just a kid. Like my confidence went down a little bit because like I was not very confident and I was afraid of the things that was going on in the community. So then I started like going to psychologists and things, and they told me like you have to find a sport where you can build your confidence. And the psychologist told my mom he might just try to put him into like a jiu-jitsu thing or something. So then like 2 months later, my mom changed jobs, and I think that was just a God gift. And my mom went to live in front of a jiu-jitsu gym. So then I was like, we just like picking the things like put in the house, and I just look at the gym. I was like, hey mom, like there's a jiu-jitsu gym. She was like, all right, Monday we just go there. And it was just like a passion in the first training. Like I just went to the gym and I just did my first training, and I was like, yeah, I just want to do this for the rest of my life. My first team is called Fight Club. It's a traditional team from my hometown with the professor Márcio Bittencourt. He's a great coach, taught me a very good jiu-jitsu. My basics, my base, my foundations is all from them. When I started jiu-jitsu, one of my first idols, I would say, was Rodolfo Vieira, and still be my biggest influence in jiu-jitsu. I was a big fan of him, just his style, his aggressive, like he was super aggressive fighting, and I put in my mind, like my mom didn't know this, but I put in my mind like, man, I have to live in Rio, I have to train with this guy. So then a tournament was like a Rio Open, from IBJJF Rio Open, and I told my mom, I just wanted to compete. And my mom was like, all right, save the little money you get like every day and go do it. So she helped me out with the tickets, and I was saving money. I was like, I think 60 reais is like about maybe $10. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to Rio. So I went to Salvador from Rio, and then I competed. I remember I lost in the quarterfinals, and my friend introduced me to Julio Cesar, which is the head coach of GFTeam. And then I came to him and I was like, hey coach, can you give him an opportunity? Like, I just want to, I'm from Salvador, and I just want to live and work like doing jiu-jitsu for my life. And he was like, all right, just show up in the gym. So 60 reais, like $10 in the pocket, one gi, a couple clothes, and a backpack. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna find this gym. And then I just walked through the neighborhood, and then I asked this guy, oh man, like, you know where GFT is? And he was like, yeah, it's on the other side of the street. And I was like, all right. I went to the place, and then when I got in the place was like the end of the training, and I just like, whoa, I saw all these guys that I was like looking for like to be like them. And I just be like, whoa, this is the place I want to be. So then when I got there, I told Julio like, hey man, like, I talked to you in the tournament, you told me to be here. And like, yeah, just sit down, wait for the next training. So like, all right, so I'll wait for the next training, and I'm there until these days. And I got in the GFTeam, I didn't have a place to live. So I asked him if I could like clean the mats, clean the gym, to live in the gym, so to be able to train. I lived there for 4 or 5 years. I lived there, like live in the gym, doing my things in the gym. And I think that was one of the greatest experience, because literally like I start from the bottom, but the real bottom, like sleep in the mats. And anything that I get days now, I really put value on it. I really like appreciate the things that I get because I really start from zero. So tournaments for me is just something that's gonna help me, help my family, help myself. I think the biggest accomplishment that I get is the people that I know, the people that I connect, be able to, live with what I love. I think that's the big accomplishment because, there's a lot of people just like punch the card, doing what they hate. And I'm able to just, come to the gym, have fun, have a lot of friends, good friends, that I know from the mats. So I think that's the big accomplishment Jiu-Jitsu could give me. I think tournament is just a tool to make a live through Jiu-Jitsu. But the accomplishments is just the connections you make, the friendship, the people that you get to know. The good part is this.